Hello, everybody. This is going to be a kind of a short video. This is to tackle the situation regarding some issues regarding Clair Obscur Expedition 33 optimization and settings, especially for AMD GPUs. For me, I have a 7700X as a CPU, and my GPU is a 7900X TX, and I started playing the game for recording, and I was noticing a lot of frame time issues and a lot of stuttering from traversal stuttering, just staying put. It gets stuttery regardless. Again, usually Unreal Engine 5 games have this kind of issue with when they are not well optimized. But still, after a lot of tweaking on the settings regarding using TSR, upscaling, XESS, also there is no FSR for this game. I was still getting the same kind of situations, even capping frame rates, putting everything on minimum, on everything on maximum to try overburden the GPU instead of the CPU. I was getting the same kind of issues regardless of any kind of settings that I was tweaking. And I even recorded a video for the gaming series that I'm going to do for this game. And I was getting a lot of issues, and I start digging around, and there is on the forums of the Steam a simple solution for AMD GPUs, but it might be something that people might overlook. And it's something that it can be done at travel level. And at least for me, for now, from after doing this setting tweak in AMD drivers, it did so far uh, iron out the issue that I have with microstructuring. And I even managed to ramp up a little bit more the graphic settings. And so far, I tested for around half an hour. I didn't have any issues whatsoever for the moment being. Again, a lot of people were blaming the developer of lack of optimization. Again, in this Unreal Engine 5 game, there's going to be always some kind of issue, especially on the CPU overhead side of things, especially at high frame rates when it starts have put more strain on the CPU. But yeah, at the moment, time of recording, there's still the early bird discount. I'm not sure if you're going to get it when the time comes, but then again, I will leave the links of everything that I have, especially on the Steam page of Clair Obscur on the description below. And then again, the game is being very overwhelmingly positive from the feedback from players, including me. I just played kind of an hour and a half, give or take, from the main game. Very dread beginning of the game, but again, I think it sets a little bit the tone there. And a very excellent concurrent players since launch of this game. But yeah, let's go for the solution. Sorry about this heavy intro. It's very simple. You just open the Adrenalin software, and you just need to go for gaming. You go first for graphics, just in case. And usually, what I did was disable the anti-lag stuff there. And it people also saying that turning off Radeon Chill and Radeon image sharpening is also advisable. And basically, that's what I did there in this part. But there is something that people might overlook, which is going directly in this menu of gaming games and go directly for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Sometimes it doesn't overwrite the general settings, doesn't override or all the games that you have installed, which was the case for me, because the first thing that I did was I came here for gaming. I came for the graphics, did the setting tweak here, restart the game, and the stuff was still the same. And then I remembered, let me check here Clair Obscur Expedition 33 menu and check if it did override. It didn't. So the anti-lag and the image sharpening was still on this specific menu for this game. And after I did turn off or disabled the anti-lag stuff there and the image sharpening, the issues were solved. I don't have any more micro stuttering. I did manage to ramp up a little bit more on high settings. I'm playing 4K native with my GPU with high settings. I just kept the frame rate for 60 frames per second because it's the best way for not having the recording footage choppy. It's one of the ways that I have to go around here. But again, 4K 60, so far, no stuttering. I didn't play extended amount of hours to see if there is kind of any issues regarding any kind of crashing or anything like that. But from what I played, I didn't have any more issues with that. But yeah, basically this is it. Again, just to recap, you just open the Adrenalin software. You just go to the gaming tab here. You can go to the graphics settings and then just turn off the anti-lag if you have it on, and the image sharpening, which seems to be conflicting a little bit also on the video there. Then you just go for games here and then check if it override the selections on the games that you have installed, in this case Clair Obscur. Check if it is override or not, and make sure to disable again anti-lag and image sharpening. There is also some people, if you have this on your profiles of Radeon Chill on, just disable also, because I think this is having, I don't know why there's been, but it's having some issues with the stuttering performance in Clair Obscur 43. But yeah, basically this is it. I hope it solves the issue for you, because I saw a lot of conflicting answers on Steam forums trying to replicate the solution. Some of them said it works, some of them it don't. In my case, I tried the general settings, and it continued to the situation of the issues still was persisting. And then after I decided, let me check on the game menu if it was overridden or not from the general settings. It was not, so I just manually disabled those settings from the game itself on the Adrenalin software. Again, this is a solution for AMD GPUs that are having some issues with the stuttering regarding this game, and I hope it solves for you. Let me know in the comments if I miss anything. At least for me, the situation was solved. Let me know in the comments what if it wasn't this that solved, what had solved for you the situation of the micro stuttering for the Clair Obscur Expedition 33. But yeah, hope it solves, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunami Master out.